I gotta set up this stream. I just want to make sure everything's good. Good first.
You in the stream all set up, Zach?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it now. I'm just copying the paste over. Or the link, I mean.
Damn, fucking soul, boy.
Yeah, come on. There we go. Alright, cool.
Oh my god, he didn't die. Oh man.
I don't know, you just spelled out so funny. Or like so like perfectly.
Well, you still. It spawned me literally right in someone's chest. What is that?
Somebody come get her.
Oh shit, that's a teammate.
Yo, good luck, man.
Hey, you too, dude. Honestly,
I'm
just
pumped for
looking
this
at
game.
your player stats compared to mine, you're probably gonna pretty fine.
Nah, I've been peeping your games, yo. You've been making some noise.
Okay, coach, so normally thoughts turn to
I've got
basketball
it.
this time of year in the
This is
Hoosier
like my
State,
worst team.
but not so this year. The NFL playoffs have come to Lucas Oil Stadium
This
in
is literally like my
Indianapolis.
worst team, bro.
Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts.
Thank God you're a fucking
It's that
dome team,
most
bro.
wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway
I play
on
Johnny
EA
and he's the
Sports.
Seahawks in like
This
every
fielded a
fucking
few
league.
yards into the end zone.
Always
And all
winning
that
every
work,
time I
but
play.
he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Murray now on
Hey yo,
first down.
Zach, by the way, yo, I definitely want
He's gonna
Liz.
take a
I
shot
want to
right
at least
away.
give Liz the opportunity to play Johnny.
And
You know
that'll wind up
because if he
incomplete.
does, I want
Trying
Johnny
to
to
give his
beat him
man
by like
room to run
100.
under it,
and
but
make
it's
him-
second down.
I want Johnny to
They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep
I
throw, but
really
good
do.
coverage.
I think they were
it's
counting
going
on
to
the
be
defenders being a little
hilarious.
tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch him flat-footed and get a big
I was
play.
about to say, he came up with all this stuff.
And they take him down. The Bills
You
get
guys
to
are going
him.
at it for a little bit.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious
He
right
didn't
here.
actually
Not the
rebuttal
stuff you're looking
anything.
for offensively, right?
All he told me to do was eat a dick.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And I don't think this is the
He
script
was
they
like,
had in
fuck
mind
you.
for their opening drive. This is
He
third
said,
and
yo,
long.
fuck these nut-ass fools. Yo, fuck you, yo.
Now
You
Murray
handled it
on
like a
play
bitch.
action.
I was like, all right, yeah, call me a
It's
bitch.
complete to John
like that.
Ross.
You can get all
They get
that
12
smoke.
yards back, but it still
Pull up
leads to a
DC.
fourth
You
and
can get all
long.
that smoke.
One hallmark of good
You
defenses
get all
is
that
understanding
smoke,
the
bro.
game, understanding positioning,
Nigga,
and
he can keep all that smoke up
immediately
there
in the
in Philly,
secondary
bro.
after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to
He
him
can
before he
keep
ever
all
had a
that
chance
smoke.
to think about
Would
turning it
not keep that
upfield.
same energy.
Murray now to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script.
Yo,
From
that is
fourth
wild
down
as
to
hell, bro.
first.
A Hall of Fame coach once
Bro,
said,
this
"Well,
man
we're trying."
wild.
Don't say
That
what I
wasn't a
think you
trying
said,
effort,
yo.
was it? That was a winning effort. How about
He
that
said,
great catch?
Excellent.
what's
They
up,
know,
y'all
hey,
fucking
you lose this game,
dickers?
you get a ding or
This
two.
is what
You
he
got
put
7
in the
months to
chat,
heal. They're going to
bro.
go all out.
That is wild as hell, bro.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 40.
That is actually wild as shit for that.
Here's Murray. Open man is Ross, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the
You gotta
receiver
stop, dude.
before
You
any
gotta
defender
stop.
can step up and fill
We're
it.
They did
streaming.
it well there.
man.
Perfectly executed
All
crossing
right,
route.
bro.
6 yards was the
We're
pickup on the
streaming.
last completion.
This is
So
on the
it is
airwaves.
second
This
and
white
4.
dude saying Nick.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the
You know what's
pocket,
worse?
move around a little
Matt
bit,
asked
find
me if he
open
got Madden
receivers and
again, would he
deliver.
let it?
That just means his
Would
confidence
we
is
let
going
him
to
back in the
continue to
league?
grow.
I'm like, I'm
because
pretty
he's
sure
getting
you
more and
quit
more
your last
comfortable
game
with
with
each
2
completed
seconds
pass.
left.
I told
Here's
Matt you
Rashad
could put
Penny,
shirts
first
on
carry
back
for the
and
former San Diego State Aztec. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one
That's the
positive to
pettiest thing
that.
I've ever heard.
If you keep moving laterally, creases
This man
tend to
waited till the
develop as
time was
game
out
moves
to
on,
quit.
and they can run
That's
it back
petty as
inside
hell.
later.
He waited till time was out. That's the pettiest shit I've ever seen.
Throwing on 2nd and
That's
8.
petty as hell.
Murray.
What the
Got a man
fuck?
open, that's Harry. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
I was right
His
there.
passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been
That's
very
bad.
accurate,
Okay.
gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But
game
now,
is rough.
in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask
All
you
my
about that.
games
Field
shipping
strength
have been
has to be
rough.
sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
He looks so much bigger than everyone. Yeah. This guy's literally like a giant.
And he's fast as hell.
Yeah, he just ran down the field in no time.
I low-key saw a clip of his
Bro, he
40
legitimately
time.
looks bigger than everyone else. Would you make him like 6'9"?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a carry for Jacobs. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. And he will
We
get
only have
away from the
51
pressure
now.
here. Carr taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
Game is rough, Matt.
That's pulled in at the 32.
Fucking
51 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will go on offense
this
here.
match has been
First
rough
and
as shit
10.
for me lately. I die every time I spawn. Or I'll spawn and get flashed, then die. Like, this shit is not
The
entertaining.
Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll be looking
This
to
shit's
duplicate
been
the
rough for
efforts of
them.
drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy Horton.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So now 20 yards to go.
I killed that person because you were standing next to him. It's not my
To
fault.
throw, it's Murray. The attempt on the dive.
I'm not taking
and he has
responsibility
it.
for
What a
you standing
catch.
next to him.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Yeah, bro. Matt would get cancer hella quick.
Yeah, dude.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 22 yards there, a first down.
Yeah, dude, relax, yo. God.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Because
After one, 7-0.
I've been playing a lot, and I'm only 107. That's wild.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Think I don't know that, bro? There's a dude that's a 154 already. That shit came out like the end of last week.
What?
This dude.
Oh, man.
This dude's literally gone up, what? 98 levels in like a matter of
right back,
days.
We'll just run right back.
98 levels in like
What
5
do we do?
days. That
We
dude
just run
has
it back.
0 life whatsoever.
I'm not worried about it. It's fine. It was only the first quarter, wasn't it? We both had one drive. I'm not worried either way.
Why? Damn it. I can maybe do some bullshit. That's fine.
Facts. Gabe was like, yo, Neil, get your mans.
Huh?
Gabe said, get your mans, yo.
Hey, man.
That's out here big time acting up.
There's only so much I can fucking do, bro.
Yeah, I'm hip.
You're probably gonna have to explain yourself, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro.
Mm.
You know
Okay,
exactly
Coach,
what
so
you did,
normally
buddy.
thoughts turn to basketball this time of year in the
You can't just
Hoosier
with
State,
no
but not
contact
so
fucking
this
do
year. The
that.
NFL playoffs have
like
come to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
There's fucking
Straight
two
ahead,
white
it's
people.
Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts.
What?
This fielded at
Austin
the
would have improved. Austin's only half right though. You're
and a
white
good
white.
return as he'll be stopped just shy
White,
of the
white.
30-yard line.
You're white white. That's wild. What? Capture of
First
flag,
carry
so
for
it
Josh
ended
Jacobs.
in
He works
0-0
his way
in like
forward
2
for a
minutes.
couple up past the 30. Only a
What?
couple for him there in the game's
Wild.
first play, and it's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Oh my God!
Didn't happen on that play.
There's obviously a problem. You're over here geeking.
From the 31.
Oh man, I'm not defending
Escape, and he
you.
goes
So, I'm not
Aaron
gonna defend
Donald.
you at all.
He's the
you,
one that got
you
home
sir,
and takes him down
you
for
sir
a
can
loss
handle.
of
You can
9.
handle this one by
I don't
yourself.
think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
You can 100% handle this
Shotgun now for
one.
Carr. Staying on his feet. Able to push his way through. Escaping. Here as he's taken down.
God, what the fuck? I pressed throw away
2
so
plays in
many
a row
times.
now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings
I
up
don't even,
4th down.
honestly, I don't even know how he broke that first sack.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
That animation
As his
is-
first ball
It
comes
was like
inside
10
his own end zone.
Like I said, it's all you, bro. Ain't none of that me. I am not in
Agnew now
it.
to return.
I am not in it at
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially,
Brandon
give him
blocked.
15. And the Colts are set up well as they take over
all. I am
1st and
not
10
in
on the
it.
short side of the
It's all
field.
you, man.
Good luck getting out of this one.
59. All day. All day, every day.
Murray now on 1st down.
No,
They set
I
up the
didn't.
screen
Well,
to Penny.
that's not what we're doing.
He's
Cross
corralled, but
out.
now the
We're not
getting
gonna
it
lie
inside
on my
the
name
35.
That would
Give the
be- that
Colts
would be
13
fucking
yards and a first
hilarious.
down.
Not good.
We're not gonna lie on my name. We're not gonna lie on my
By the
name.
nature,
Put
read
it
a
all
defense
on Neil,
and
bro.
utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
We are
he
not
just snuck
putting
out
that
there
on
and
my
he's got a
head.
nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. N'Keal Harry, 31 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Let's go on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to
God
kick
damn
it
it,
off.
Matt. No, I wasn't.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some
Why
plays
would
that
it
you've got
spawn
called,
me the
and you want
direction
to see
he's
how the
running?
defense
That's
reacts.
so dumb.
It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and
Trying to
10.
get these mounted kills like
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Focus on that striker.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr.
Oh my
Ball is
Oh,
Gordon
good
complete.
shit.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He was right in fucking front of me. I figured if I was gonna die, I was gonna fucking kill him too. Then you killed him, and I killed you.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
6-man.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. You're mine.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
I have a goal ground.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Well, I'll probably finish out the game with it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's a good stretch.
Von Miller, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
You see what I did there, Matt? I noticed it was you and I pulled up.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things.
There he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Josh Jacobs,
That's the first time he's done that all
66
season.
yards.
Oh,
and the
no,
Bills have
that.
taken the lead.
No, I mean, there was one other time.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
That bitch spawned me on B. That's wild as hell.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. Campbell making the catch. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one.
Right, you were standing right next to somebody.
He catches it and goes over the side.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller.
And plays like that really hurt.
How y'all
play
let me
calling.
be at the top
they
of
had
the
a
board?
really
And I
nice
sell
gain on
this
the
fucking
previous
man.
play, but gave about half the
Von Miller's
yardage
a
back
real
on the
problem,
sack.
man.
Excellent
things I would
pressure
do
up
with
front.
that extra
Nowhere to
split
go with the
seconds,
football.
man. Fuck.
Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Oh, my goodness.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got a first down as a tackle
he not
made at
going
the
with
Bills' 40.
On that.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw is Murray. This is the tight end fan. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Miles Jack with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback
let
back
me
there. I mean, you know me.
Jesus, someone had
Normally,
94
don't have a lot of
fucking
empathy for the
kills.
QB,
Jesus
right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football
Somebody
game.
on our team died 80 times. That's ridiculous.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's
Damn,
got his
how
tight
you
end
die
fan.
80 times?
It'll be a gain of
That's so
17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Murray now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from a yard out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the play?
Oh, my God.
Colts pick it up.
Oh, my God.
I needed the fuck, man. That was fluke as shit, I'm not gonna lie, but I needed it.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense
so
loves
sad.
to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and
He didn't
score
even get the
himself.
handoff.
In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now
Fucking Montez Sweat
21-14.
is superhuman.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What now?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
We're doing pretty good right now, I'd say.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. On 2nd and 7, Carr.
Oh,
Got a man. It's
I thought you
Brown.
caught it.
And able to get this one across the
I went a little too
45
far.
before he's brought down.
Damn.
Give him
I
18 on that
legit
one
thought
as
you
the
caught it,
Bills are
bro.
going to have a
I don't
first
know what
down.
I'm doing here.
OP.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 16.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now. 180. Hey, we're good. 180. Low. It's good.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Gordon there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
That's the time.
This
Gotta
field a
be
few
lagged
yards
out
into
for
the
this
end
connection.
zone.
It's actually.
Oh, what?
And the decision to bring it
thought I
out is going to
predicted
cost
that.
him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back
Yeah,
shy
he
of the
definitely
20.
lagged out. Like, damn, this man's just gonna get off like 20 minutes before I have to. That's like 1 or 2 games won.
Damn.
That'd be wild as hell.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're
Did you
under
lag
30
out,
seconds
Matt?
to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Murray now looking for Campbell down. They got his man complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Open man is Ross,
No
complete.
way.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage there for the Colts.
Wow.
18 and a first down.
Absurd. There's no way he's actually making a touchdown.
I know, right? Like,
I fucking wish.
Murray now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I got time
Picked
for a
up by
couple
Sidney
more.
Jones. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
No.
He's got daylight.
Oh,
30,
massive.
20,
Fucking
and he's in for the touchdown.
that's big. I needed that so bad, bro. You have no idea how big that play
How
is
did
for
they
me.
get that done?
I felt bad about the play.
One
call.
play,
I shouldn't have made it.
80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
Oh,
They went for the whole
crazy.
thing.
What a
and
fucking
got it.
win.
That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Both teams trying
Oh,
to
what a
avoid
truck
being
stick,
one
man.
and
I
done in
needed
these
that so
playoffs as we
big.
start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
Let's go,
They'll be
Joshy.
taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here
The
as
one
he'll get it up
commonality
to
of
the
my Bills is
29-yard line.
we rely on a player named Josh. Do well.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be
When's
high
the last
glamour
time
in
they
this
won
game.
Super Bowl?
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
They won one more recently than y'all, though.
So 1st and 10 now.
Yes.
In Buffalo
How many of them do
territory
you
at the
actually remember
44-yard
watching?
line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Oh!
And he's going to be intercepted.
Which will make them a
What
more
a
successful
play.
franchise in our
with a
lifetime.
pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not
He had
all
just
tight ends
touched
are
him, like I
created
told
equal.
him to.
Because
Didn't
everything
let
was
it off the
right,
line.
got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh, no.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here, and he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And
I
the
should
Picks
have
get
hit
at
it
the
deep. There's
7-yard
no way you're
line.
going to get back in time.
They had him back deep, got the interception,
coming in.
and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money
Big tackle
zone.
right there.
Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Penny will try to punch it in, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Punching it in from a yard away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid job up
You
front.
have a
Really just a
quarterback
solid
that's
job all the way
supreme
around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You know, found a way to get that man when he's sitting in that corner. I like it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
He's putting him to work right now.
No way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Carr now on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jacobs now takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Open man is good, incomplete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. On first down, Carr. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Jacobs saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. As his guys are able to regain the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Here's Murray. Campbell making the catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray.
Oh! Let's go. What a play.
Picked up by Sidney Jones. He's had a fantastic rookie
Wow,
season,
what a
made a lot of
fucking
lovely
play.
throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on third
If
and
you just like hit it right, man, that would have been crucial.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. He'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode, too.
Getting into those situations that having that other person.
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Wow,
Picked up by Gary Cameron. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Michael Thomas. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Okay.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Carr.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yes!
And that hits at the 6 and carries
Thank
into
God.
the end zone for a touchback.
Oh my God, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, there's enough time left.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Formation.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Oh, I
I just have to
fucked
think
up
the
and
last
then
thing he said
complete
as they
wrong
went back
formation.
out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The fart.
1st down, Murray. He finds McKinnon, complete.
Oh no, bad angle.
Then he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. A huge play that time for the Colts. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Bad play.
Murray now on 1st down. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Unless this game goes super fast.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what, I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here.
Let's see what we got here.
You don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have
Let's see
a
what we
flight to
got
catch.
here.
Tomorrow. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Playoff football, boys.
35-35 right now, boys. 2 minutes left.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back to throw, Carr. Able to get this to Gordon. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Carr now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Carr.
Twice.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
180. Yeah, I got you. 36.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, Jacobs. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. And we are set for a great finish.
Sorry I had to do
Timeout
it like
comes in
this.
with 2 seconds
I
to
hope
go in
it's
this
not.
football
Gotta do it in
game.
that hard mode.
You gotta do it, man. So good.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it.
Good
And it's
Good game,
official
bro.
now.
That was a hell of a
game of the
game.
year.
Charles, on the losing side of things,
that was a hell of a
they didn't come in
game,
here
bro.
as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
No
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the
Not
Browns
today.
win
Your
this has a
strength,
chance
your
to win the
strength
Super
is my
Bowl.
biggest
So that's
fucking
pretty darn
weakness, bro.
good.
You can run the ball like that, I fucking
for the
fit.
playoff start.
It's a fucking
Well,
problem.
that
Good
ended for
game,
them.
dude.
But when they look
Yeah,
back,
dude.
they'll have
Good
a lot
game
to
for
be
sure.
proud of and see if they
Yeah,
turn
my
the
fucking
page
heart
towards the
racing.
next season.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
The only thing I'm happy about is if we play again
Did you
in
already get a
M20.
YouTube?
I got Saquon, so I'll be all right.
If we play again in fucking Gabe's league, I got Saquon there. So.
Yeah, I'm hip.
So we do it to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a game. Good shit, man.
Good shit, dude. Alright, man. GG.
Zip.